Hello, hello, Chaz. Hope all is well. Does everything sound right? Always got to check. How are we? Eh? Did you have a good weekend? Hope so. Good. Have a flower. Have a flower. There we are. I appreciate you. Welcome back. Welcome back. It feels like it's been a long time. That's only because it was a few days. The days do go by. Sounds good. See, I just want to make sure because you never know, okay? In the past, something has gone wrong. And I don't want it to go wrong, and I don't know that it goes wrong because it's not on my end. It's like, from what you're hearing. Who is this man? I don't know. Somewhat different. You had a good weekend. Good. I'm glad to hear it. What did you get up to specifically? Did you accomplish much? The month is nearly over as well. Have you accomplished much this month? I hope so. Puppy? Hello, Terrell. How are we? Big fan. But Blue, with a 17 years, 4 of which in a row. Very nice. Only 4? What? And Messers, with the 3 years. Enjoy the new badge. I appreciate you, big fan. You got a new K now. Much love, much love. That's a big flower. I know, imagine if it was a real one as well. Though it would be dead because it's no, shame. Yes, Windows updates, that's what messes with it. Luckily, in my case, it doesn't usually unassign them from the system end. It just makes OBS reset everything to default. So I have to go, okay, that's the mic, that's the game, that's the system. It doesn't take that long. Thankfully. Until it resets everything else, then yeah, an eyeball. I guess that's where the flowery bits would have peeled off. That's how it looks anyway. That's how it came. It's nice. Already had it for quite a while, so it's quite good. Provisional license from yesterday. Good luck whenever you're going to be doing this. You apply for staff. Good luck. A lot of people have, which is very impressive. There was a tweet I think they put out, which was mentioning how many had applied so far. Just want to make sure I'm seeing it right, so I don't say anything dodgy. Moo. Yeah, last 12 hours to apply. We've already received 500 plus applications. Most are probably immediately no's, like someone applies when they shouldn't, or they clearly don't meet the criteria, or they've just spammed the reply, the application. But there'll be a handful joining at some point, that will be good enough. Sammy, good day, how you doing? Hello, hello. So we'll have to see the new admins. Take pity with them. Is that the right word? Be careful with them. Don't judge them too much. They'll be learning. Best community badge. I'm not even one anymore, but I appreciate that. I tried my best when I was one. It's almost February. See? We're going to be reflecting in December of how quickly this year went by. Again. Did that last year, and the year before that, and all of them. So, make sure, what I'm doing this time, that I said I wanted to do last year, is write down whenever something good happens. Not quite like gratitude type stuff, but, though you should do that. Like when a goal that I might have made up, when that is completed. So we can reflect on that at the end of the year. Yeah, there's already been 1 this month. Well, 2 actually. 1 that relates to everything we're doing, and 1 personal one. Yeah, a game mod, yes. I stepped down early December. It's been a while already. Gosh. Andy, thank you for that. A ding dong. Now, it is Monday, and Monday means... It means admin, doesn't it? But something interesting has happened, hey? With admin. So, of course, it's still admin, but by a miracle, Sim 2 has enough reports. So we're going to be doing Sim 2 on a Monday. Web reports? No, could you imagine? That would be fun, though. You have to meet for that. For what? To become a gamer mod? If you wanted to look at it, it just recently closed, but there are core requirements and role-specific requirements. Feel free to have a look at all of those. There's usually a forum section as well, where all of the previous applications information bits have been. Nordic Horizons, yes, it was revealed, which made me another reason for me to finish the little video that went out, the new video. Thank you for that. So Nordic Horizons is next. As for ATS, there's a bunch more coming after that. There's at least 3 now. Confirmed 3. New Volvo, yes. I didn't see the actual reveal of the American one either, but it basically looks the same. Is it a VNL or is it a VNR? Because during when they were talking about it, someone said VNR. Whatever one it is, I don't know.
Huh?
Look at real shit. I mean, I never liked I never, by saying I never liked means I dislike it. No, I never took a liking to the VNL. Because the other ones look better. It doesn't look terrible, but I didn't mind how it looked. I just wouldn't use it myself. We'll have to see what happens. If that is going to be an EV, then maybe. The EV Renault as well. Yeah, not my cup of tea, you know? Yeah, not my cup of tea. Because all the time I've got my Kenworth now. The Mac was pretty good. The Freightliner was pretty good. The Western Stars.
Oi, shut up, you smell of poo, unban me now.
Thank you, man.
Get world job.
Shut up. Callum, thank you for 15 years. I appreciate that. How dare you? How dare you talk down to me like that? Forum age. If it isn't mentioned, then maybe it isn't one. Hard filter. Yeah, because it looks bigger. It's the same thing. It just turns it into the same thing with a bit of a backdrop on it. With the other background behind it. The standard background. Nope. Big Noob. I'm doing well. How you doing? Fevos, hello. Sorry I missed the first time you said hello. Hope you're doing well. Good day. Good day. How dare they? I know. Might be Twitch too. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, luckily when most people say that, they are kidding. Cross, hello. Welcome. No flower. I did give a flower. Well, I don't give a flower greeting to each person. You know, the flower's going to wilt if I keep doing that, you know. Hope you're doing well. I'd usually do a collective, just a, whenever, for the entire, at the beginning of the stream. Teased. What? Get a new one. Get a bouquet of all those flowers. Because there are loads of these in like about 10 different colours. So, oh, Phillips. Tell him happens to get a real job. Yes. You could say that for any voluntary role, to be honest, if you wanted to be mean. Because, you know, voluntary, you know, you're getting paid for it. Just do something that you get paid for, you know? No. Well, yes, you could, but it's fine. Anyway, to recap.
Aaron, hello, baby. Today, Sim 2 to start off with, because there are more than 2 reports. Starting off with
the 1 times, yeah? Damn it. Let's see what that one's like. It's going to be fun. Helium, yes. That is a Twitch redeem. It would be interesting to see if YouTube copies that. Yeah, 1 times have I done anything else? No helium, no. That lasts, I think, for about 10 seconds. Nice. Yeah, there's quite a few. Radar, hello, good evening. This is a convoy. From Sunday. What convoys were happening yesterday? There was a TMP one at some point, right? No, that would have been on another server, wouldn't it? Not this one, then. Saturday. Ah. And again, on a different server, so never mind. Please come. We do have a lot of effects on it. I am slowly looking into others that can be found. What I want to do is... It's not new to me, or to streams in general, but having it where, like... Because at the moment, all of them happen with the cam in its same place. Like, something happens to the cam versus the cam moving somewhere. It'd be really cool to have the cam do something... Like, you know, it expands in size and then something else happens to it. That sort of thing. There was a simple one that I actually tried once. Never bothered really implementing because I couldn't think of a good use for it. But it's where you redeem it and then it moves to one of the corners or just somewhere else on screen. Just for a few seconds and then back again. But just anywhere on the screen. Or again, the corners, sort of thing. So you redeem it and it goes into the top right for some reason. Then it moves back. But it's randomized. Still a good idea. Might take a bit of time to set up. Peen logistics? Ah, I see. Fair enough. Wrong side, mate. No, we are in it. It looks like we're in the UK, but we're not. I don't think we are.
Hey laxatives, I have something to tell.
Oh boy.
You? My PC has some perks. I was so mad so I took some drugs from my mug after my mom
Well,
made me some
I had something for dinner.
drums, and I played my drums and had a bowl of opals. I didn't eat my veggies so I was still in a lot of trubs. Finally I got some sleep and played with my balls.
Thank you for that. Yeah, bad time to redeem the baby rage because I was listening to it. Lifford to Frankfurt. Where was the problematic part of this? It says wrong way, yes, but they weren't. It's because they were changing lane? There's nothing really wrong with that. Balls. I like the way it does you. To emphasize the you make it sound French. Like vous. That kind of thing. Like his voice crack. Do it. Go for it. Left from right. Yeah, it's probably that, yeah, but why wouldn't you end the report with that then? Why would you let it continue? Is he really, like, come on, man. What a great first report, eh? In the crossing. That is down from Cologne as well, which is the good spot. What I'm going to do, by the way, our favourite social media platform, I didn't start that one up yet. Need to change the title. Every single time. Would be nice when I have a key for that. Yes, we're on Sim 2. Incredibly, Sim 2 on a Monday. There we are. Sim 2 on a Monday. Lovely. Right. Let us continue with these reports before someone else gets on and yoinks them. Streamer mode. It hides a few things. Think of streamer mode in other games and what that might do. It's similar logic to that. It hides things. Unnecessary information. That's what it does. Charles, hello. Tag along. Do it. Over the weekend I didn't add more songs. I wanted to. I didn't. No. Okay. And then, at the very last second, here we go. Boom! Yeah! Really thinks he can, the very last second there. Nah. There was an attempt. As we always say, there was an attempt. You could just slow down. Just slow down a bit. Hello, Charles, on the green platform. Hope you're doing well. How dare they, I know. They always do that at this corner, because when they know that the lanes merge, they want to get in front, because slowing down causes too much of an inconvenience to them. Might as well keep up the speed and then merge in front at the very last second. People do that in real life and it's very dangerous. I think they can do that in game as well. Don't. Is this the same convoy? Might be. Yeah, because the CC members are yellow. Same people. Oh, it's a song. The original one I've heard with these vocals is an old Monster Cat song. By, what was his name? Matt Duke, I think. Oh, that was a classic song. That was the OG. Probably still from the same pack. Ranked Euro Truck Sim. Yes. How do you define ranked Euro Truck? What would that involve, Blandon? You tell me. United Convoys. But it's Peen Logistics. Not Peen like Peni. That's different. Peen like peanut. Kill with the prime for 7 months. 7 years, sorry. Welcome back. Welcome back. Is this person going to overtake? Probably. I feel they will. The choppy speed of the convoy doesn't really help. Yeah, a lot of other groups do assistance for it. So, what's the name? OS something C. They do event stuff quite a bit. Consec. Do they still do it? They did. Cross your ops. Who has ops in a truck game? Who are my ops? Why are they in man's ends in a truck game? Where is man's ends? Huh? Come on, do something. What's the name?
My resubs are more like every 2 weeks.
Because there are different times, which is very annoying. And it falls... That was a kind of undertake, but you know, cross the ops. You haven't answered my question! Why do I have ops in a truck game? Technically undertaking, but not in a dangerous way. Like, that wasn't bad. Yes? No? Didn't really harm the person? They really wanted to try and... I don't know. Deliver where they can't. Yes, that applies if you have DLCs that they don't, which is usually the case. And if it was 63 years, what's the retirement age? You're nearing retirement. Don't retire from here. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. I appreciate you. Welcome back. That's okay, is that whenever they are, because for example, in whether it's the tier 1s or the primes, you have one where it's the purchase of the sub, the thing itself, and then you have the one where you actually use it and share it. Those are two different things. 65, it's probably going to go up soon. Your pension? No. Yes, there we go. The one person that was near you is the one you hit because you're accelerating and then not slowing down downhill. Your sensitivity is too small. Is that the word? Small? It's not good enough. Yes. Look at what you did. But welcome back, Hannifals. Big fan. Logistics. What do you mean, am I? There are logistic groups that you could be a part of, yes. Think of it like clans. On screen. Yes, we're trying it out. So I've seen this in other streams. I am my own business. How about that, yes. Why do you ignore chat? Because it isn't showing in the program that I use to show TikTok chat. For some reason, minutes down the line, it eventually syncs and decides to show all of them. So I'm not ignoring it. I just annoyingly can't see it. Ignorance. Restream. You can call it a restream. How many in convoy before you have to ask for an approval? Depends on where it is. If it's on the CD road, is this the same one? No. I was going to say. Before it's on the CD road, you don't do that at all. No convoy there at all. No organised convoy there, no. And are you allowed to speed? If you can maintain control of your vehicle. While doing so, then yeah. If you speed like the person in the previous report just did, and you lose control of your truck, then it's your fault. It's already busy. It's on Sim 2, though. Here we go. Very last second. That's the same guy. No. What was the problem with where? That's the same corner where it happened before. And this one is nowhere near. Unless... No. First two? No. 4x2. Yes. Why report this one then?
Kamox 1 Sunga Kamox 1 Arkamox 1 Arkamox 1 Arkamox 1 Arkamox 1 Blaulicht Kamox 1 Blaulicht.
Blaulicht. Yeah. 150, by the way. Simulation 2 has 150, in case anyone goes nuts thinking that someone is speed hacking. They're not. That does look very quick, though. Even for 150. Damn. Oh, it's one of those. It's got an extra bumper. Here's hacking. Ooh, he's done this. Why does that look faster? Faster than 150. Strange. I don't know. Looks a bit weird. Where is he going to end up? The rear trailer? Yes, the position of the rear trailer doesn't sync properly, does it? So whenever someone tips over, for some reason the rear trailer is still upright, but it will just be in the air. Whereas the first one does tip over. That looks too... The other thing, by the way, I had limited the game for a bit to 60 FPS, because it doesn't need to be any higher than that, just to see if it would spare any of the resources going to the recordings and everything like that. For some reason that isn't enabled now, so I'm over 100 again. Maybe that's why it looks quicker, because I got used to how 60 looked again. That could be why. Could just be my eyes deceiving me. As to why this looks smooth and fast, I don't know. Strange. Very strange. Deja vu it is. Are you actually gonna... Why are you... Come on, man. Let me do some. Patrick. Leave the remotes to me. Is he gonna do something? Yes. Except they both did it. You kinda did the same thing there. Well done. Bit too derpy. You see the other ones in the left? This one's in the right, and they kind of crisscross and then go back to their own lanes at the last minute, but then it's too late. The other one took a lot more damage than this one did, though. We go from their perspective. See, it's basically the same thing. What's with this swerving thing? It's keyboards, basically. Where you slightly go out of your lane, then back into it again. It's because their sensitivity won't get it correct. Where is it? Here. That is quite funny, because they did it to each other. Unintentionally, perhaps. One may have done it a bit more than the other one. That is amusing, though. Could say deserved, yeah? Hello, Turtle. That is funny. You know, when both people get damaged and it's only them that get affected? That's the funny part with that. Yeah. Blandon and Blood. Thank you for the follows. Blandon, how had you not followed until now? How dare you? What earned the follow, eh? Took you so long. Pink. This is my kind of car. My kind of car, rather. Your cat is missing since Friday. I am sorry to hear that. I hope you've put out a word for it, because every now and then I see signs that people have, you know, missing cat, whatever. Cats like to wander a lot. Now I can see the TikTok chat, see? Everything finally syncs, and it works. Greg, how you doing? You want to be not so bad? The rule? It's unfortunate. It is. Especially for the people that get banned just before it opened. You had 2 days. Just 2 days. That's all it was. And boom. Nice. Hello, Kai. How you doing? Is that all you're gonna do? Clever save again. Catch up again. Yeah. And then, of course, strategic save loaded again. Is this fun? Is this actually fun doing that? Why is that fun? Just bump, reload. What are you doing? Come on now. That's probably slower than just driving the length of the road. If you're just continuously doing that. Maybe? You put out posters? I hope so. 3 hours before it came out. Nope, that is Very unfortunate. I do feel sorry for you. It's those types of things as well where you think it could be for even like a little thing, even if it's like a little reckless ban. It's a ban. So, Slackjack, good evening. Good evening, how you doing? Someone launching? Maybe. If you mean physics or cheating, we'll see. Sim 2's usually the one for that. You never know. Pop a picture. If you want. In IRL media. Go for it. Spin. There it is. Scoot, scoot. Nice. Clean. Yeah. Not too bad. See, even this looks decently better than part of the UK. If some of the UK was remade to look like this, it could work. Not terrible. But for most of it, it's too hilly. We don't really have many mountains unless you go quite far up north. Are those going to be added? Oh, and pro mods, of course, because they've taken their time. Oh, that was close. Is that it? Wasn't a collision? Nearly was. Nearly. Reckless, even though you got rammed from behind. Do you have your own perspective of that? That would help. In those situations. Accelerating, but the gear is what looks like neutral. No, if you're seeing the gear bit here, that's mine. It's my gear. The only thing that copies over is the time and their speed. It'd be nice if we can have a simplified version of the map as well. You can go behind that? Or is that a secret road down there? Never tried that before. Never mind. I was gonna say. Are you trying it again? Are these the CC members from the convoy? Because these are just different people. You're really trying. Not gonna question that last line either. Yeah. Nearly an oopsie there, then he just leaves his trailer. Not really a problem if it's not bumping into someone else. It's kind of going around in circles. Unpredictably, but not too bad. Here we go. Please. Please, car? I didn't look for that. Oh, yep. Wait. Was blocking. Them trying to get past the barrier, it wasn't that bad. It's not that bad, is it? If there wasn't admin or something there, evidently they weren't paying attention. Or they didn't deem it to be bannable anyway. This person is speed cheating. Speed hacking. Because they've already boosted once. Do it again. Change back at the last minute. Excited to get... Because it's fun! Because you don't really know what's going to happen to them. They're not just driving, are they? They're daredevils. But not cool. Daredevils. Bit more? There we go, a bit more. Keep going. A bit more? No? Oh, come on. Discord did? Oh, what a shame. 179? Come on, you can do more than that. Come on. Ooh, good brakes. Turn around, gonna do it again. Does it away from other people though. And there we go. Nice. 100. Come on. Almost. They're like you. Well, are you a daredevil as well? Do you cheat? Are they just trying to zoom past someone so they look cool, or what's the actual aim here? Others may not notice. See, they're doing all... okay. They're doing it near others. Not, thankfully, not hitting others. There we go. There's the 200. 208. It was near others. It was, you know, you could have... I'm surprised they didn't hit the person at the end there as well. Stop banning people. Apple, are you telling me I'm not supposed to ban this person? What do you mean? Am I being too mean to this person? Let my poor boy, man. He downloaded a cheat, man. Let him use it. What do you mean? What do you mean? First hacker, yeah. Relatively after someone asked, is there going to be any boosting or any flying? Any launching? How do people speed hack? You don't get it? No, they're not cool, no. The same way that people cheat in other games, I suppose. They want an edge. They want a competitive edge. Or to show off. Or just to drive faster. Is this Sim 1? No, this is Sim 2. Sim 2. Which makes the cheating thing even more ridiculous. And I know. How to report in game. You can click a player, either the name in the player list or their physical truck. And there's a report button in the player list that you can press. Fill in the reason, select the correct one, and it'll go into the list. Yeah, this is the exact opposite of the previous one. It would be great as well if they didn't even do anything bannable. But... it's not over yet. Now it is. Why is that reported for? Excuse me, did they breathe too close to you? No, driving slow isn't really one. Not a leisurely pace is not slow. If you're driving painfully slow in an area that doesn't need that, then yes. Social distancing, no. Because the rule does mention either if you are completely across the road or you're restricting the accessible path of someone else. So if you're driving like a grandma in front of them on a single lane road, it depends. But that is not appreciated. Well done. Speaking of, this one is for blocking, so we'll see. Please go Sim 1. If we clear the Sim 2 list, then maybe. Maybe we will. Sneezed too loud, probably. I think they got hit, because the one in front is still all over the place. Neo, how you doing? Thank you for that. I was slouching. Nice. Very good. Content restricted. Restricted? Shouldn't be. But welcome. Hope you're doing well. Why is it restricted? We had that on the TikTok one, where for some reason some people had some limits placed upon them. This is... What do you mean? Off collision. Yeah, you notice how these are just people that are just playing around with each other? And they're not really friends, though. They don't appear to be friends, because they're just annoying each other, you know? Calling each other idiots. Neil, why are you counting down? What for? I'll drink in a minute. The funny thing that now the blocking thing could come into play, but they're not the one at the front. Don't report the one at the front, and there's a chance that the others have probably been reported for it as well. Don't do that. This one is one to watch. Maybe the other one as well. Ding. Shush. Shush. Minus 69. What are we counting for? What are we doing? The time is now going up. Trying to go around. Hit the thing. Suspect comes along. Bumps. But the other crash has already happened. Which is funny. A week after the incident. Probably because there was a report made on you, and the report list can be quite full where the reports can span a week. So the thing was valid from the time, and it only got resumed or responded to a week later. Zach, hello, how you doing? Zach, you're spamming the chat! Unless there's lag on your behalf. Is that actually being spammed, or is the thing derping out? No, you are spamming. Stop spamming. Stop it. You see, they're just playing around with each other. Not like that. Maybe the other one is the one at fault. The main one at fault. 795. We'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to that. So this one and suspect, and then the other player. Alright. These two. They're messing around. And then, what is this one even? This? That one in front is doing it as well, to be honest. Why are you beefing with each other? What's the bet that they're going to claim they're all friends? I'm sure that the ones that arrived afterwards are not associates either. How am I today? Don't Illuminati that. I'm well. I'm doing well. How are you doing? How's your weekend been, Chet? Have you been up to much? Better be good. And then they just do this. What was the point of the... I mean, they tried to squeeze by there. There wasn't really much else happening before that. Just trying to catch each other up. Hello in the TikTok check, the Bitfan and Mean. Welcome, welcome. Appreciate the follows over there as well. Much love. We're back in the farm sim. I'm happy for you. That's nice. When did I last play that? I'd need to check. I don't know. An Indian buffet. Solid gym workouts. My boy, you see? Good. The same question. Sounds nice. Just ask the question and go from there. Yeah, so you got that, where they're trying to mess around, and then this is kind of a bit sloppy as well, so... That was funny, though. The attempt to kind of do it, you know? Just try to sort of squeeze past, and then... Don't do that. Don't do that. But then... Right, so I've already forgotten the two that I clicked before. It's lagging. It's stuttering. How are people? Unfortunately, it isn't all of the Turkish community, but yes, they've become an unfortunate stereotype where people associate Turkish players as being bad drivers. I don't really know why a lot of people drive badly. Maybe they are influenced to do it. But no, it's not everyone. Great PC performance, yeah! Making my PC suffer getting the content just to make some mediocre content afterwards. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what it's kind of, it's just, well, you're sitting there now. Why are you sitting there? Are you just backup? You're the backup. Just in case the person reverses or something like that, yeah? Don't do that. You're an administrator. Moderator would be the proper word to use. Administrator is too high up the level. And mean is the nickname, though. So, yes. Streamer earlier, they had admin in their stream and had a police car, but the TMP profile didn't show any positions. Are you sure? There's a chance Slim chance if they genuinely weren't an admin that they're using very old footage, or they're in single player with a mod. Could have been local mod. Some do that. Of which, yeah, it's only them that only they can see it. If they pretend to be police while utilizing that skin, obviously the skin doesn't matter, but then they're impersonating. So, that's fine. O'Reilly, Ireland, Parry, Noah, Ennis, and Beanie. Thank you for the follows, big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Comment ça va? Bien. Missy? What's the phrase to reply to that? Et toi? Hmm? Yes? Oui? I am French. Very bad language. That's me. Very, very. This was meant to be 1 times. Have I skimmed through it? I've no idea. Next one will be 1 times. Like, properly 1 times. See, now, if you say too much in French, I won't understand you. Very, very basic wording. I can say hello, that's about it. Noodles. Fair. Anifus, when you would get back into Farm Sim, what map were you using? Remember the old stream farm or whatever it was called? God, that's such a nice map. We didn't do much on that. Save editing, by the way? Don't just pick random things. Bonne nuit, yes. Because it has an E on it, so you pronounce the T. Because it's probably that. If it doesn't, you don't. Compton. True, we tried that as well, didn't we? Court Farm. Haven't heard of that one. Comston, yeah, because Muddles and Indirect and all that, they tried using that as well, didn't they? That was a good one. Weed, no. Wee, no. Based in Somerset, is it based on a real one or just fictional? Somerset, they have a lot of farms down there. Which server? Sim 2. Simulation 2. Oh, look at that. Plane in the background. Taking off very steeply. But, oh, goddamn. That looks nice. Real one. Ah. And does it look the part? You recognized it. Steering wheel. I have a steering wheel, but I'm not the one driving. At the moment, no. You've been into it? Yeah, I remember yeah. When we played it briefly. Have I skimmed through this one as well? I've forgotten. Somerset. You can't not put the accent on it. Somerset. You know. Tracker. Somerset. You got it just works. Somerset. Skip. We'll just pretend, right? You're gonna actually... You can't not say it. What else can you not say with it? Cornwall's a bit different. Cornwall. Somerset. Where the posh was. Yeah, Somerset, yeah. What a delightful place. What I need to do is just keep doing the posh accent, so I will just naturally pick that up even more. And then I'll be posh. How about that? Do we like weed? No! As far as I'm concerned, it's not legal here, and we don't do any illegal activities, do we? Never know, I don't never know if it's legal. Hope not. Euro Truck Simulator 2, it is a good game. It's a very good game. There are many places to see. Many different ways of driving. That was a waste of a report, wasn't it? Grass, are you trying to just call it something else now? Purple burglar alarm, yes. I can't even attempt a Scottish accent to try and balls that up. It's great though. Did people still try and ask the Germans to say the word squirrel? That's their thing that they can't say. Yeah, in German, squivel. Because we can't do the skv bit. It's a good way of making fun of them, isn't it? Black flag, it is. Good job. These two have the same trailer. Are you friends? Maybe that bit doesn't count. We shall see. Scotland? Why is it not that? Flag. I don't know. Rolls Royce. Get him to say... Was it rural? Or mural? Both of those words are disgusting. But, yeah, it's... Yeah. Scotland? Wavy? Wavy? A lot of the times they will also try and say, this isn't just for Germans but anything, they'll just try and say something based on how it appears, because sometimes that is correct. And that's fair, that makes sense. Come on you two, come on, there's people coming, make your mind up. There we go. Two groups of people. What do we like? Water. Holy water. That's all you need. Just that. Hello, fire. How you doing? You see, you're panicking. You're playing about. That's really their fault. It's the friend's fault. Can you just not stay next to them? Here, sure, if you're not affecting anyone else coming the other way. But when you see dots, TikTok can't see it, but there are dots, and then you'd merge back. That's the time to merge back. But you kind of, you did and you didn't at the same time. You kind of pushed against your friend. It's like, oh shit. And then it all went wrong. Do like Jesus. That is a cool guy. Sure, why not? Never met him? No. Classic indeed. Trying to be more Christian. Yeah, liking the, it wasn't, isn't it? No, there's something else is the devil's letters, isn't it? Either way, none of those, no. Good? He ain't real. In Apple, don't see that. Solid bloke. Yeah, he was pretty cool. He likes hanging out with others. Yeah. Friendly. Why not? You want real? True. True. The noble just appears and then says a few things and then disappears, yeah. There's been a date. Jesus, yeah? Jesus, like Juan. Nothing is real. It's all a fabrication, man. What is real and is not real? The line is blurred there. Yeah, this is in the UK. We're in London, aren't we? This looks so bad. Real London doesn't really look much better, but... well done. I'm real. How do I know you're real? It was just a name. How do I know you're real? This is funny because it didn't really harm the other person. Like, yeah, you're going the wrong way there, but you kind of, you know, you got a bit of karma around of it. That's quite funny, actually. Hello, Cookie. Big fan. Live on Twitch, yes. Feel free to pop on over. Twitch, YouTube. The green platform, if you really want to. Go for it. Krewlex. No. Shush. Is that his name of it now? The same joke. We're recycling jokes now, eh? Ah, we do that a lot. No, nothing is real, no. Therefore, no. Not anything. No. Ghost. Welcome. How you doing? This is the better place. Hey, now you can see a wide, more stuff. Welcome. Who can you trust? That is a very good question. Very philosophical question, rather. Only you can find that out as life goes on, you know? How is this fun? What are you lot doing? Who's friend and who is foe? I don't think they're the friend. This one's being bullied a bit. Welcome! First Chadder. What an absolute Chad. Do trust anyone. You deleted TMP. Tybalt, no, what happened? What made you do that? You just felt like the time was moving on? Time to sleep or is it time to wake up? If you're waking up now, that's a bit late. That is a bit late. If you're going to sleep now, yeah. Some would say it's a bit early as well, but... This... Thing is though, the blue one, did you see the blue one trying to swerve first? What a coincidence that you two are also battering... It's 2v2. This is a 2v2. It's just silly. The Jewelers, yes. What you do? Wait. And there's one in front as well. I don't know if they're evolved, if they're affiliated in any way. Are you just sitting there? What's... Who wins? What's... We finally reached today, by the way. This is midnight from today. I technically did say evolved there. I wanted to say involved, but I kind of didn't do the first syllable of that. Evolved! My bad. Homo sapien. Are we not? Stalker, hello, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Dennis, hello, hello. Homo erectus, hey. Yeah, that's what you called it, eh? You're from Ukraine. I gathered that by your name. Feeds off soup made from volcanoes. Yes. That's exactly what I'm calling them, yeah. This is why I replay things so many times, because it's so... odd. It's just a bit dank, you know? Blue and red versus the two doubles. This one goes to hit them. Blue hits them. They cut off blue, right? So it's the two doubles. But it's also the two outers. Actually, no, it's blue as well, because red didn't really do that. It is kind of just these two. Yeah? Versus. Yeah? What have you done? You added it then removed it. What are you doing? Well done. Super Mouse! That is a name I haven't seen in a very long time. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Did I do blue as well? What did blue do leading up to that? There's blue, hang on. Let's just wait a minute. They waited because they saw the two. So this is evidently a long beef that happened long before this report. Yeah. Recommended on TikTok. I'd be surprised if anyone is actually streaming this game on TikTok as well. I'm just doing it because it's another platform. Just why not? You know? You might as well follow, you know? See, you're teasing him a bit, you know? You're involved as well. Don't do that. That one is playing around though. See, now you're following. So now you can return to all of them. Big fan. New TikTok peeps. New Truchy peeps. Feel free to say hello. Be friendly. That was nowhere near them. What are you doing? Nothing? No? It's fine, okay. Good luck. Now you understand why your report waited a week? Yes. The in-game ones and the website ones don't cross, usually. But thank you for that. Steiny! Steiny! Using a prime, that's very kind of you. Why did you do that? After just following as well. I mean, you've got to use it somewhere. I appreciate that. Welcome. Very kind of you. Buses. The rumour is correct, yes, there have been buses since 2022. No, can't be, right? Yeah, why would you do that? No, don't be like that. What was I saying? Yeah, the two report systems are separate. Both can be quite busy. Yes. The ones in need? Yeah, the poor. Donate to the poor. Yeah. That's why when there's an ad break, it mentions, you know, raising money for the poor. That's what it does. Please do something other than just sitting here, please. No? No? Okay then. What a surprise if that would be in a self-report. Why the headquarters is in Poland? Because the founders are from there. So it's near to the city that they are in, or from. Hello, Super Mouse. There you are. Big fan. Yes, there are buses. Haven't seen any in these reports yet. It's an electric bus. There's only one so far. There are technically 3 or 4 that can be used. But we only added 1 so far. Maybe there'll be another one down the line, eh? It's been a while. Luxembourgers, that'd be interesting, yeah. Cramming in another city into just, you know, there. Or just make Luxembourg twice the size. Why not? Electric Renault truck, yes. It'll be interesting to see how they do the charging. I'm not really that bothered about the truck, I just want to see how the charging bit is. Because are they going to add separate charging stations in limited places, like in the real world, or are they going to turn normal fuel stations into those anyway? We stop at fuel stations, ruining the immersion. Yeah. But if they do add the EV chargers, then the bus can go there as well. Both? Maybe. Charged per kilowatt hour, depending on which one you go to. Yeah, that'd be fun. That was close. I love my EV. Ooh. Rendered it useless. Yeah, the thing is with that, it's like astonishingly cold weather. Not like the cold weather that they are built to survive with. It's just unprecedented cold weather. Tesla chargers. Maybe. Slippery in Poland? Wherever there's snow, it will be slippy. Is he really just that? I say really, like, yeah, that's a bit of a dodgy thing to do, but you kind of persuaded the person to get out of the way, but a lot of people have done that. It's a bit iffy. But other than a little bit of a spook, wasn't terrible. Until the power runs out, then you have to buy a new truck. Ooh, maybe. Like, replace the batteries. Is this Italy? It doesn't look orange enough, does it? But it could be. It is. It's because of these, isn't it? No other fuel station has these diagonal things. And red. Very iconic shape. Classic. Back in the old lighting, when Italy was very, very, not sepia, but it was quite saturated. That's the word. It's saturated. This is Simulation 2, yes. Welcome, welcome. Spindeal, hello as well. Big fan. Yeah, and the road. Weird colour. It was quite a bit more saturated than anywhere else. It was nice, though. A little bit of saturation is nice. Why not? Moderator, yes. We're going through the in-game reports on Sim 2. Because there are plenty of them. And it's fun. Usually we'd be doing Sim 1 because Sim 2 doesn't have that much. This time it's the other way around. I don't have this road. This bit's near Trieste, isn't it? Yeah. Someday we will. Gonna go for a walk, Killer would be fan. Stay safe. Be good, be good. Much love. Go to cooking is that's on Pro Mods. So not today. No. X2 DLC. That's usually what happens. The first version that comes out after the new DLC simply allows you to keep playing it on the new game version that the DLC works with. Then it will support it. So the next one or the one after that, not ever, no, I still don't have it. The next one will probably contain or require, nice, the West Balkans. What prompted that? Oh, it was this, wasn't it? Like, yeah, a bit of a bump. That was a bit silly. Skip forward to getting revenge. The other one actually blocked him in as well. Tried to slow him down. There you go. That was pretty good. Pretty good teamwork. So, Reckless versus Attack. Yes. Yeah. Well, that was a good one. Allow it? No. Reckless Attack. Truck used Attack. Not let that go. What do you mean no bad, Callum? What do you mean? You justifying revenge here? What do you mean? Stay calm, yes. Commentary makes it better. I think other people enjoy that. I enjoy that as well. It makes it more entertaining, doesn't it? Because in a way it explains what happened, and it's just a reaction of what happened as well. Why not? Road rage. It always happens though. Someone does something, however intense, and the other person tries to, you know, like, oh, trying to think of something mild. I don't know. He did this, so I'm gonna beat him up for it. Yeah. They did a full U-turn there. PC's too bad? It can't be that bad. The game itself is mostly playable. You will lag in busy areas. That's a lot of trucks. Holy crap. You will lag. Everyone will. David Attenborough? Sometimes I've tried it. We'll start with and here we see in a rest area a convoy. Need to go a bit, you know, a bit more whispery with it. You're going to sleep? Sleep well. Thank you for joining. Good sleep. Not at God knows when in the morning. Good sleep. It was kind of, I can't imitate it, but he doesn't have a lisp, but the way that David actually speaks is kind of it's an iconic voice. I'm trying to picture it. I wouldn't know. This is a big convoy. You've got the ones in the middle there with all the same trucks, and then you've got these spare people. A lot of wood. Yeah. Others went in the morning. 5 in the morning. See what I mean? Every week, Andy, you go from having good sleep-ish, or at least appearing to be online at a good time, to not having good sleep. Like, that wasn't terrible in this exact scenario, because the only person you're blocking is the one that went by anyway. That one went by. That one is arriving. The one that went to get fuel that did the entire U-turn in the first place didn't even go this way. Or maybe that one. Ah, you see, they went across. What's the problem with that? They're unorthodox, but not terrible. Save editing. Yeah. Ooh. Same group or not? Was that the same paint job? Nope. There's a truck there, looks like Andy's truck. That. With that kind of paint job there. What group is this? Looks cool. Ah man, the convoys, man. Ooh. That looks cool. Convoys, man, they're fun. Nice. I'm skipping songs if they sound a bit corny. No. Message deleted. Is it because you're saying something that maybe isn't allowed? That's auto modding. There is a level of auto mod on TikTok. Oh, sorry. You're unbanned. Congratulations. You're looking like truck. I want to know what's going on. Like the report. What's wrong with that? What's your problem with it, huh? Nothing happened. Corny. This reminds me of what was the purple event? You had Clara's Dream, which was pink, Blue Eyes, which is blue. What was the purple one? Or was it Clara's Dream? It's kind of a pinky purple. The big event back in the day. Server Simulation 2. Sim 2, not Sim 1. We're on Sim 2. Sim 1 is the busier of the two. This is Sim 2. Memorial. True. That was a, Prime. No. I'm thinking of it. There was an iconic, very long one of those 24-hour convoys back in the day. The color scheme of it was purpley pink, so I'm probably thinking of the one that I just said. I could have sworn there was one that was just purple. Could be Clara Stream. Yeah. What was the Mind one? Horses one. Sim 2 better. Depends on what you define as better. It has a higher speed limit, but less people. Which one of those benefits you? Same rules though. Same setup, just slightly tweaked. You were in a convoy today. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time and took care when driving. How did you get that wet? You tried to turn around, didn't you? Yeah, he's really trying. There we go. Okay, that worked. Now what? It ended there, but... Why? All the effort to turn around just to probably go with the correct side, like this side? It's a bit annoying. Very pink and purple. Oh god. Yeah, I remember it because of the overlay, the stream overlay that we used. That was quite a good one. How? How what? Opposite direction. Yeah, because I'm assuming he tried to do a U-turn on the spot, and you can tell that is too small for the trailer. They keep trying though. They want to turn around because that's the quickest solution. Doesn't really work. 2019. Really? Or 2020? Because there was a final one, yeah. I wonder how it would be now if they still kept it going. That was interesting. Difference between 1 and 2. Sim 2 has a higher speed limit. That's it. There was a massive survey done where the players could choose which type of setup they wanted. They kind of wanted the way that Sim 1 is, but they also wanted slightly higher speed limits sort of thing, and they opted for 2 different servers, I think. And the wonder was that, well, now that you've got a higher speed limit, people are going to flock there, but they didn't. So now Sim 2 is kind of this, cool, you've got a higher speed limit, but not many people are on it. Can you shift up? How are you both just going 65? It's not the speed limit here. Best sound in the world. You know what this reminds me of? You know that Top Gear challenge where they tried to run out of fuel as quick as possible? This would ruin your Nice. Miles per gallon, wouldn't it? Or not? It would kill the car. Oh god, it stopped. Oh, thank god. Nice. Oh, there we go. Was it reported by the other one? I did reference it, yes. That was, I think, when they were stationary doing it. Referencing Richard was also stationary. Broke the car. Ah. Yeah. They're laggy as well. No, 90 is the limit of if you haven't turned off the built-in speed limiter. Sim 1 is 110. Sim 2 is 150. Sim, not Sim 1. Yeah, World of Trucks also operates at 90. It's a very good speed limit. Trying to warp. I think it's just lag. Because it doesn't seem to... If they were warping, it's consistent. This is kind of random. It's interesting. Yeah. Ten FPS. Oh, thing as well, they're in the middle of nowhere. And they're lagging. Strange one. Strange. 200 ping. Sadly don't see that. Be nice to see that with the streamer mode on as well. That might answer some questions. Videos sent by people. No, these are replays. Think of it as replays. So it just tracks the location of where the person was at that time. And then I save a video of that. Can't go above 90. True. Well, I think they can, but if you disable the things, like a hard limit. Yeah. Because there'd be no feasible reason for you to go that fast. And it'd be dangerous. Takes a clip. I think a replay is the best way to explain that. Because other games have a little replay of it. In the same way that, I don't know, whatever games have a kill cam at the end of the thing that just shows what happened to you. That's not a video, that's just a replay of where you were at the time. Same sort of thing. Boom! I think they knew they wouldn't make that. I wanted to do it spectacularly though. Nice. Caught the second one out as well. That corner's a death trap, but nothing happened there on that corner. It was later that it happened. But yes, Sim 2, Sim 2. Sim 2. Oh, I see. That wasn't them. No. It's against the rules of treating 100 mil. No, that kind of thing, you can do that by yourself. Because it's only client-sided. You can give yourself a bajillion... whatever. Doesn't matter. Same again, this is the one that I then selected. Yeah. They didn't do anything else though. No. No, different report. They basically reported each other doing that. Reckless? Yes. You're banned for no reason. You appeal it and you get told the reason. If you look on your profile when you're banned, you'll see the reason. You go to appeal, you will see the reason. There isn't no reason, it's just a reason you disagree with. Which is still a reason. You know? Free my boy, man. What did he do? Counter evidence from your perspective helps? Though understandably, not everyone can have that. Bales! How are you doing? My man he's been busy with life, you know, he's been always the working out stories, all of that kind of thing. Not like demonstrating it, but showing that he is there. Big fan, I hope you're well. Mills. Being too nice, yes. Hope this year is good for you. Much love. I'm alive. Hey! That's what matters. That's great to see. That's delightful information. This poor man was absolutely obliterated there. Why did you do that? Trying to kind of scratch them in return. The year of the bales. How old is that quote though? Each year has been a year. One of the years of all time. Yeah. It's been something. It is old. It's one of the early ones, yeah. Oh, look at that, man. Couldn't even change my sub prefix, gosh. I want a single player. Yeah, on single player you get more of a realistic experience to do that because you get the cars and such as well. So yeah, there's nothing stopping you being completely sensible or mowing them down like you're in GTA. It's up to you. Don't do the same on TMP. Affiliate peasant, yeah. Ridiculous. And you want to know how long time has flown by? This year will be 3 years of not being an affiliate peasant. 3. You're both on the wrong side then. Oh. Sick. Well done. 3, yeah? 2021. Nice. 2021. Yeah, they're both facing the wrong way again. Now, how are you gonna regroup? Maybe at this intersection somehow. Well, think about that, don't you? Are they working on AI? They have been working on it. It's been pushed back in the list because it changes every version that comes out. The code that makes the AI function changes all the time, so it's hard to keep track of. It was never cancelled, it just isn't a priority on the list. Maybe someday. It was explained in a few updates and documents whenever people ask about it. I think a lot more things need to change first for that to work properly. Because in the case of Convoy, it's have they just realised that they will be going a very long way? Maybe. In Convoy, it's from the host's perspective, I think. I think there's a little bit around everyone else. If the host is near to you, then you get a lot of AI. Something like that. Still going. The friend is on the other side, but the friend was on the correct side first. No, the wrong side to begin with. Here. Collisions. It's strange for the collisions, yeah. Pretty scuffed. It's also, if it's locally hosted as well, and the host has a terrible connection, then you're gonna have a bumpy ride. So, I think when people complain about the TMP server having a bit of a problem, would you rather that or play with the person who's got the worst internet in the world? Enveloped by a coach. Lovely. In Calais. Yes. Oh god, that was bad. And with the times when I joined like the Toby and SES crossover one of the ones where I disconnected from that. I think Red disconnected from one of them as well. This is the worst time to do that. Because the disconnect isn't immediate, and then you just disappear and you're back to the menu. And you're gonna go, wait a minute, wait for me. You know? Yeah, that was fun. What? Hold on a minute. King, wait a minute. Can I replay that? There is a sound there. I'm pretty sure sounds a bit more than that. I was like, thank you for that. 2 months. 2 years. Welcome back. Welcome back. Do jobs with mates? Yes. On driving about days, for the past few weeks, we've been doing achievements. Well, I've been trying to finish the achievements, and then others can join in with that as well. What I was going to say is with this bit, the only bit that they did where they went the wrong way, it was only the 2 of them in the nearby area. Whereas the other one, long down the line, encountered another person. It put them in danger. So it was only them. Driving an Aveco slowly. Yes, you are restricting the path of others. I get the challenge, I get it. But you're causing a problem. An idiot. Welcome. Hopefully you're not. And Alex. Thank you for the follows. Alien, big fan. Not on Mac. Because the game isn't fully on... The game is on Mac, but not like fully. Something like that. It's another thing to try and port over to it. Doesn't really work. Maybe eventually. Nice! Tried to overtake at the worst moment there. So not only was this person blocking, but then they went in the fuel station the wrong way to block an otherwise fine overtake, actually. Yeah, you just sent that person sliding over. Yeah, this was the one that started blocking the road. Maybe because they wanted to do a U-turn. Same guy. This one. Maybe. Yeah, the white Scania. A Dodge. Yeah, they swerved to get out the person's way, yes, but then they hit the car. Which was, yeah. That's the other thing, when you have a small amount of people driving on the same stretch of road, they will appear in multiple reports. I think there was one of them where we saw at least 5 different reports with the same person in it somewhere. That was a fun time. It's hard for you in traffic. Gives you a good arm and foot workout, doesn't it? I remember manual in convoys is... It's pain. It's a bit painful. But it's fun, you know, until you have to stop on a hill. When you stop on a hill, it's a bit... Yeah. Annoying. Took your money from your wallet and stick a gum on it and put it back to place. Wow. Bullies, much? Stole your lunch money? Yeah? You poor thing. Truckers of Europe 3. You know what the funny thing is? When someone linked a video of like how ETS2 hadn't died out yet, and in the suggested various videos for that, there's a comparison between ETS2 and that, which I've never heard of before. Truckers of Europe 3. It's like a mobile version of it, but it isn't that bad looking. It doesn't actually look terrible, which is impressive. So yes, this is a new update for that, yes. Multiplayer, how about that? What an interesting game that would be. Have I ever driven one in real life? No, I've never even sat in one. That'd be cool to sit in one. EU3, no. That could be the case if you try and translate the game's name and then translate it back again, it will probably turn into that. Truckers of Europe 3. From, you know. Device, is that how you say that? Thank you for using your Prime, that's 2 primers. Big fan to you, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for that.
Got some bits, why not use them?
Great idea, why not use them? Hey? Thank you for the 100 biddies. Have a flower as well. Very kind. Well, you're completely broke, that was weird. Is it glitchy now? Or do you mean it just broke for a second? No delay. That was weird. That was weird. Do a backflip. Blandon, have you been lurking? One person did. Go look a few reports back. And someone did. Blocking. I think they're in the zone. Oh, they may not be. Mobile game. I think it's a mobile game. It was described as a mobile game. Really, yeah. Person was stuck on their side. Friend tried to bump them to make them get back on their wheels, and they did a cool flipperoo kind of thing, and they landed on the other side of the road. Yeah. And then drove in the wrong way. Hey, you're missing everything, man. You know? On Play Store? I have no idea. For this? No. For ETS 2 and ATS in general, they are trying to upgrade the core engine of the game, as they mentioned over Christmas. And once that works sufficiently, then they'll be able to potentially try console. Yeah. Have to drive a Scania? It'd be cool to sit in a Scania. A Scania is a very cool truck, yeah. I wouldn't mind sitting in either one, really. Just to get the feel of, because like, being in the virtual one, you know that you're still not in one, but if you sit in like a big vehicle, you know that, wow, this is a big, you know, powerful vehicle, potentially. That would be cool. Consoles. Maybe. To paraphrase what was said, because I highlighted this, if you go and check out my new YouTube video, which I haven't updated the command for, but one of the most recent ones, it is mentioned that from version 1.50, which is the next one, there will be core engine changes in the background that down the line will help future things be made possible. Something like that. So, multi-core. What else did Pavel say? Consoles. Better Mac support for whoever questioned Mac. Other graphical features. Whatever the hell that might mean. Parallax is already a thing that they teased, so that'll be quite nice. So basically what that means... RTX. ETS 3 RTX. Yep. Oh, look at that, he went through the red light. You see how I'm talking and I miss what happens? That's what the report's for. I get it. If you go through a light and you endanger someone, then it's bannable. If you simply go through a red light and you don't, then it's fine. The funniest report? I don't know. There's been a few. I can't label one. I've done thousands. You got banned for lack of concentration. Lack of concentration? You mean that you got into a collision due to that? Blau, is that what you're trying to say? Lack of concentration. As in maybe you weren't paying attention, so you endangered someone else. Or were you looking at something else, and then when you looked back, there was a crash that was inevitable by that time? Because that happens quite a bit. The car gate. Ah, that was a good one, yes. That was good. Flower. Yes? Have you explained that in your appeal for it? You should. $5 cap. How dare you say that? Trust me, bro. I'm clearly 7 foot. What do you mean? Same again. Okay. No. You can be cool and chill and respectful of the traffic lights. That's completely fine. If someone else doesn't and they're fine with it, that's fine as well. Ruined. It hasn't been ruined. No. That's a bit of an overstatement. Sus player. With heels. Yeah? What's wrong with that? Ban within days at end of previous ban. That happens quite a lot. Yeah. It's the people that basically... where some people say they should get a longer ban in the first place. Where... they didn't really care what they got banned for. Ban expires, they basically do the same thing again. That happens quite a lot. Probably say you have no evidence. Well, it's hard to kind of justify some of that. They're not immediately saying that you'd be lying if you say that you were talking to someone else at the time. So, a lot of text. Yeah, the Turkish community is big. Someone else mentioned that however many % of... Still going. But Blandon, did you see that? Or are you blind again? Blandon, where's Blandon? What the hell was that? And they were saying, you know, the Turkish community is big, the German community is big, and I think the Russian community is big. That's because Russia's big anyway. So yes, you will see a lot of people from those communities, and a lot of them will also be bad. But a lot of them will also be good. So that happens anyway. Medium left, triple caution, stay center. I was amazed they didn't hit, actually. Right over crest. Evidence on the ban which never included you. There we go. Sometimes when that happens and they appear to never include you, it's because some may assume that the name isn't visible. Like, well, that isn't me. My name's not there. Or it features someone else at the beginning, but then you're at the end of it, and you only watch the first bit of it. Vampy, hello. How we doing? Can you shift up as well? There we go. Hello, hello, how is life? How was your weekend? You do this again. Why? Why'd you do it again? Faster than fast, because they're on Sim 2. Sim 2 you can go 150. In-game voice chat. Yes, a lot of people do. Unfortunately, one of the main uses you'll see of the voice chat is insulting, swearing, racism in some cases. Yeah. I have it off because, one, I don't want to pick that up on stream, and two, with this mode turned on, everyone is player anyway, so even if players said the N-word, which player? I have no idea, so it doesn't really work. Last Venga Boys. Oh yeah, you can do that if you want. See how long it lasts. Go for it. Hardly have time to pop in stream. That's okay. That's alright. Thank you for stopping by anyway. How you been? Not too bad. It's been a good month so far. Start of the year. Yeah, if you go by month, week by week, I think it's been alright so far. We're doing well. Do we think it needs more moderators? Evidently yes, has, because there was a recruitment session 2 days ago for that role. So we'll be seeing more moderators soon. Yeah, the moment you get the new ones, you need to bump people up a bit. So some others might have had a promotion recently as well. So you've got to bump people up to cater for that. That's not the warp thing either, is it? Can't moderator. Yes. No, I stepped down. Yeah, I never was one. No, it was a dream. All a dream. People confuse GM for CM and, you know, easy mistake. Starting to make it better. Yeah, I think it was Bear Blood that they came in and they apologized for the bad Turkish drivers. It happens. It happens. You will get a fair few of them. There will be players that basically blame the entire, like, Turkish people are bad. Like, that's wrong. It's basically wrong. You know, Ryan, hello, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Gravat as well. You're cheating? I have no idea. It does say Jeff. My name is Jeff. You're not a Euro Truck Simulator, so you never really know what's going on here. Okay. Listen, right. There is a simulator game called Euro Truck Simulator 2. Alright? There is a Euro Truck Simulator 1 as well, and it is terrible. You drive from A to B. Yeah, across Europe. That's what the Euro bit is for. There is also an American one. Go figure, yeah? The game by itself is single player. That's fine. As of 2020 or 2021, they added their own built-in multiplayer called Convoy. That's local multiplayer. You and about 7 other friends can go playing, trucking in the game. This is TruckersMP. It's another multiplayer that isn't made by the game's company itself. That's existed since 2014 and offers a large multiplayer experience. When you have large open servers, most people won't behave. Therefore, are you still listening? Therefore, they will need policing. Yeah? That's what I'm doing. Genius. If I was just a player of the single player of the game, I would say, yeah, I play Eurotruck. That's it. Most. Hey, if you see a lot of people like that, you know, in that, bit of an exaggeration, but you know. You get it? You get it? Yeah. It's exactly what you wanted. Congratulations, yeah. See? Yeah. That was caused because the car got stuck. Bonk. That was rather funny because they tried to move forward at the wrong moment. You said bribes. For what? I have been bribed to ban and unban before. So is it any one of those? So what I think of doing is, you know when you basically raid into another community and they're like, you're welcome, here's what we're doing, here's what I do, that kind of thing. I've never done that to a full extent because I just waffle when I speak. Surprisingly. So the thing would be, I'm a virtual police officer. That sounds really corny though, that's why I don't want to say that. It's just, it's not fully wrong, but you know. Then not move. I think it was the case of Kieran. I think it was they reversed onto the grass behind them, got a bit stuck, and then tried to get unstuck and moved forward again without looking. So then they bumped and then got a bit of damage as well. People do that a lot. When you're trying to free yourself, you're only focusing on yourself. Interesting. France? I thought Germany was doing it. Is France doing it as well? Yes, it's good. It's not Pepe Pains, it's, you know. It might inconvenience the average person. I guess it has a bit more of a point to it than just a boil. You know. Climate turds. No, they're not those, no. Those are the highways. From Spain. Good lord. Yeah. American cheese. Plastic. Yeah. The square American cheese that looks like plastic. Enjoy that. Probably has got plastic in it. Collisions, by the way? Can you ask something? Yes. You may. What's your question? Nothing happened after that. Timescale. I think it's like 10 IRL seconds is 1 in-game minute. Something like that. You can try and look at the clock if you want as well. Although in the demo that doesn't go up. The one that's in the bottom middle is the real time that this situation happened. So that's different. In UTC, yes. So, an hour and 20 minutes ago. Highways around Paris. My God, man. 5:36 in the morning. About 10 seconds. Thank you for that. Yeah. Prime. Of all people. The Prime. Wrong dance. Well done. Long time no see. It is Prime. Big fan. Whoa, hold on. Nice. Big fan. Hope you're doing well. Police? Yeah. Yeah. That do France. Hello, Uzi. If it was lack of concentration. That I don't really know. It is an interesting description to use. But if you wish, if that was declined in a way that you didn't appreciate, you can go higher than that to complain further. Here we go. He's going to save his friend. Nice. Very nice, very nice. Good job, good job. Marcus, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. New viewer. Help me. That one is arguably, they didn't affect anyone else as they were doing that. I wouldn't recommend doing that in case someone comes near. Thankfully, some people do that when there isn't anyone else around. It's the second time this happened today. Or the first time emotes. Hold on. Looking for flips. Blandon. Every goddamn time something happens, Blandon is not in the chat. Blandon, did you see that? But he didn't. Language, I know. You didn't. Oh, for God's sake, man. Juice is back. Welcome back, Juice. Hope you're doing well. Look at him zooming at high speed. Don't stop. Oh, boom. There we go. How do you report an event planner? Via the feedback system. That's basically how you report any staff member for abuse or making a decision that you didn't agree with. You don't, yes. Let them do whatever they want. Congratulations. Did, no, that's fine. Right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Blandon, watch. Watch. Watch this, alright? Watch. Here he comes. Pretty good speed. At first I thought that speed wouldn't be enough. Watch. Hang on, that was their first attempt. Wait a minute. Audio just there. Audio lag. Second attempt, second attempt. Here we go. This is the one. Boom. Landed on wheels. Incredible, I know. Damn. Damn. There we go. Cool. No shot. I know, right? We've had cooler ones than that. I don't, yeah, he may not have actually wanted to do that type of thing, but it was kind of wrong place, wrong time. I don't know why the car stopped. I think they braked. That is the report, by the way. Cool. Alright. They're everywhere and cause havoc. Oh, I'm glad I don't use the default one, Prime. You still play Flight Sim quite a lot? Golden Kappa, yeah, look at that. Beer Blood! Thank you for tier 1ing. Big fan. That is very kind of you. You didn't have to do that. But much love. I'm glad you enjoyed the content enough to do that. A daily basis. Are you in our Discord, Prime? We have a little chat for aviation enthusiasts. Aviation enthusiast is a very broad term for that. How do you judge content by country? You don't. The word is bad. That's basically how it is. There are some things you can say that certain communities of people also say it, as same level as calling someone your homie, your bro. You just call them that. It's just not needed. The word has bad connotations with it. Generally, it's nice to not say that word. Same with just other swear words. I know they're in different tiers of words, but just don't say them. You know, you need help. What do you need help with? Have a good broadcast. Good night. Thank you for joining. Might see you next time. Thank you for stopping by. That was Turning Boy's fault. Landon, that's okay. That's okay, Landon. Turning Boy's fault, and I hope people can understand why. Bordeaux. Why Bordeaux? Criminalized. Yeah, well, that one is a slightly... yeah, anytime you see the word, anything beginning with N-I or N-E, you're thinking of, wait a minute, that's what internet culture has boiled it down to. Including a particular country in Africa. 2 of them, actually. 1 specifically. Yeah, this was very close. But the road laws work that if you both have green, the one that's turning, unless they're allowed to go first, has to wait, because you're turning over the active lane of the other one that has green. As you can see, that was very close. That could have been a crash, but it wasn't. Red and green at the same time there. A black object, yes. When you see a coloured pencil that is that colour, yeah. Thunder Smith, thank you for the follow, big fan. Suluk, Cop as well. That was a good using the barrier. Beam, I haven't played Beam, but I've seen clips of Beam, and it's a very cool physics game. This paint job is going to give me PTSD, boys. It's light blue. Bug fixed. I wouldn't really say that's a bug. It just happens that, like, I'm in the report, so my truck is there, and then when I'm away from it, I'm not. Unless you mean something else. Music, yes! Not very often, though. No. In the past few months, I've made 2 things. Well, 1.5. The blue Renault. Nah, it's a very famous blue Renault. Very famous. Show us. I could play like 2 seconds of something if I wanted to. There is also a short, which is also a reel and a TikTok, which shows a preview of a bunch of songs that haven't been released. 2 of them are new, the rest are not. If you want to go and watch that, feel free. Feel free. There is also 1 new one that wasn't included in that list, because I forgot about it. You're doing pretty well then. Don't say his name, Zerati. You might summon him. I wonder what they're doing now. He's being weird about it. What do you mean? I told you exactly where to find it. What do you mean? I told you exactly where you locate it. One clip you found him. He was his energy has been transformed into what is now groups of people, but that was a one singular person to save himself. That one, I'm not too sure why you were on that barrier there. Strange. Like, that was close. They bumped into each other. It's kind of, you know, they're all messing around near each other basically. What? Okay, I would consider that a fail because they basically tipped over. Almost. That would have been really cool otherwise. What I was going to say though, just generally, with Jason, thank you for the follow on Kick. Appreciate that. See, using all the platforms. Feel free to go and follow over there. What I was going to say is, as of May, or some other time coming soon. The Twitch news with the Partner Plus thing is slightly changing. So I believe leading up to that, potentially from February, we have the ability of entering for that. Not the original Partner Plus one, but there is a smaller tier where you only require 100 plus sub points. So in the coming months, we can try and go for that. Clearing them? We're nearly done. The other person that joined stopped doing them. February 5th, yeah, they extended it. Get it done, man. Yeah, so the original one was, I think that's gone down from 350 to 300 sub points. And that's the 70-30. This new one is 60-40, which is incredible for Twitch, at 100. It would be helpful. It would be helpful. It would be pretty cool. And for that, only normal paid subs count. So sadly, primes don't. Gifted ones don't. Because if it was 100, someone could just gift 100 and then boom, you'd be there already. It'd be way too easy. So we'll see with that. We'll see with that. Is there a way to see how many times you've been reported? No. Don't think so. That would be interesting. Yeah, only bad. YouTube? That'd be interesting, yeah. But YouTube is already supposedly better. They're already at 70-30. Standard. Imagine they go up to 80-20. Not as a player. Wink. Exactly. He's going for it. Make your mind up. Oh, bad choice. He just persevered. Kept going. The green. You were this truck. Oh yeah, true. Because this is Fevos' reports, aren't they? You had a bunch of reports that were 7-9 something. Look at the boing. Nice. Good job. Good job. Then it's still going. Are you gonna just... It's because YouTube has more money. More money to do these things. Feature-wise, they're a little bit slow, but they can do that. How are they going for 110? Because this is Sim 2. Simulation 2. God, the stream will block his stepper. Don't block people. Yeah, the new DLC. Very nice. I mean, Google. Well, yes, Google has money, of course. It looks oh shit. 4 more. Is this one as well? It's basically in the same area. So Greece. Actually, what comes first, Greece or Switzerland? What do you think? I know one is a rework, but which one's first? At the same time, same version. I think it'd be quite close. Volvo Aero Trucks, ATS. Nebraska is next. For ATS, you have Nebraska, Arkansas, Missouri in that order. All 3 in progress. So, oh boy. 3 states. They are ramping it up. Because another thing they mentioned during their Christmas stream was that they reached a combined 100 plus mappers across both games, specifically for mapping. That's damn good. Last 3. Vampy, you should have joined us. We were doing those. You just have to grind out the achievements, you know. Just try and get them done. Takes a bit of time. The World of Trucks ones, they're a bit tedious, but it will work. This is Fevos' one as well, isn't it? Yeah. It's always been a bit silly. Tut tut. That other one may have ended badly. It's crazy that how much... You know, this is another reason as to why the game hasn't died out yet, because... Like, sure, they could have done Europe all as one, but if they did, I don't know what they'd release as new stuff. If from day one it came out as all complete. Maybe just reworking it. 2 ETS DLCs, 3 ATS DLCs, 2 trucks, potentially more trailers, and core gameplay features. Oh goddamn! All from, you know, I guess in the grand scheme of things, small group, medium maybe. Reese, yeah, that was a long time ago. Yeah, it's one of those games where the core idea of it is so simple, but it isn't bad, which is rare. Hi, how you doing? Thank you for the follow, Ryan. Big fan. I appreciate you. Where's the convoy? I used to have a long time ago, unless you mean the convoy game mode. We did a few of those as well. Always done that. I have done that. Has been a while since then. Greece, yeah. I just want to see how it looks like near the coast. Oh god, that's going to be beautiful. It's something that will improve it massively, actually. They did briefly mention that, which may be good when redoing the games engine as well. They talked about how they do want to make water better as well. Imagine good water! I'll make everything look better. Even if it has like little ripples and it looks a bit 3D. Infinitely times better than what we have now. Tiny Islands. The Tiny Islands, you may see them, but you might not be able to go there. I don't know, really. What would you put there? Just one industry? It'd be a bit weird. Good water. What, you want to drive on solid water? Excuse me? Even CD would look a bit more appealing if it has good water, you know? You would actually want to go and chill on the beach. Why not? What was this report even for, if I may ask? Is it just the overtake bit, or is it just how close they were? Oh, this was at the end of the other one. That one was a bit close, but not terrible. The only thing being, of course, they did do it over the solid line. That I'm very mild with. The amount of times I've seen that, if you go fully simulation-based, yes, they did it over a line they shouldn't have done so. Bad boy. If they do it and they're kind of okay with doing it, that's not too bad. You've got to be mild with it. And plays like that. If they keep stunting and driving around like silly billies, then yes. That exact, just that movement. Going east. I think they'll redo what's existing in the base map first. All of that. Then DLC. Then DLC. Is this another one? That includes the UK. Copium indeed. But they've got quite a lot of work on their hands because... Zerani, why have you changed your name colour? Change that back. Because while this person's doing that, Netherlands is still to do, bits of Germany is still to do, including UK, base map France, Luxembourg, Switzerland's being done, Hungary, base map Poland, base map Italy. Quite a bit to do, you know? Used to check colours. I can just tell that it looks strange. Yeah, I've just gotten used to it being a certain colour. If I was to use... This is you being reported. No, this is someone different. Never mind. I was going to say. Fethos gets it this time. I could use the multi-chat to be the main chat, of which every Twitch name is purple. Doesn't matter who you are. Hello, Eston. Want the ha? No. No ha. TikTok names are pink. Well, the pinky red that it has. Kick is green. YouTube is red. That's how that works. Would you remember what it looks like? No. No. The Grey Road. It's the new fuel station. I haven't driven here yet. You know what I do need to do? You remember the video I did where I inverted CD so it looks really weird? I haven't done it with this new update. So I should do another one. That'd be cool. And I think Andy or whoever else suggested to do it with traffic there, so that looks even more dank. That's not green, that's bluey green. What, overtaking an overtaker? Is that what I was? Yeah, I get it. See, the funny thing is as well, that is incredibly unrealistic and seems dangerous, but none of them, other than the one that's closer to you, really put any others in danger. Like proper danger. They kind of spaced each other out. Unlike doing the thing where they just were, you know, and it then makes you panic. Not too bad. Another one? Now, from this group, we'll see. I see what you mean now when you said you had several of them. ATS tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. So no. How many countries? I will show you in a minute. Not all of them. Only a few. Some of them are very close. And it annoys me a little bit. But one day I'll have to finish it off. Mainly ETS 2. Same in a way. Did you think it was Tuesday because Sim 2? No, I get you. It's Monday. It's Monday. Monday. See, that one put the other random person in danger. There was a random person there. You kind of made him a little bit of poo came out. Tuesday tomorrow. Only a few days left. It's 3 days left of this month. Thursday is February. How's that feel? Dislock Tuesdays. See, this is the one that's a bit closer to you. That is a bit dangerous. And the funny logic would be that if you ban this one, why didn't you ban the outside one? But add up both of the things they did.
And then, yeah, I guess it is worth it. A baby voice. Winter is over. Yes. Global warming. Racing game. Some of them
seem to think it is a racing game because they put their FOV all the way up as well, so everything appears faster. Imagine if this game natively had motion blur. Oh, I'm glad it doesn't. Because then they would definitely use that. That would be in all the stunt videos so they don't have to fake it afterwards. Map. Explored. Ooh, whoa. 91.97%. 100%. Czech, Estonia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Romania, Norway, Sweden, and Switzerland. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. 8, 9 are nearly at 100%. Crazy. Really annoying. So close. I do like this feature though. This is quite nice. Estonia. Now, according to the schedule, if you haven't seen, on Wednesday, because I've done the ATS achievements and I've done the other achievements, it'll be interesting to revisit Alaskan Truck Sim, because I haven't played that in a while. I played it once. On release day, and since then they've had a bajillion patch hotfixes on it. We'll try it again, why not? Finland, yeah. What even is 99.99%? What is missing? What can it even be? A one tiny ass piece of Rome. No, I thought I'd found it. It's just something small. You need that mod where it inverts the colours. Border with Russia? No, I already did that. Is it that? Oh, but it's that. See those two bits there? Is that what you meant? God damn it, that makes sense. Is it that? Jesus Christ, I don't want that. Why? How have I not got that? That's the question. I've been through it. Did I miss that somehow? Piss take, man. Really annoying. Imagine if all the camera things counted as discovery as well. There's a bunch of those I don't have. Yeah, not long ago. That's why I did them. Like, I've done that one. The Nava one was... It hasn't been updated, but... They're all pretty good, though. Have to search for it? Yeah, but that's the fun, you know? If it's too easy, then why not? It's supposed to do the whole border, yeah. Oh, well. Well, at least we found that one. I thought he'd bump into that then. Okay. Definitely done that before. %? It may do, it may do. I'll try that at some point. See, this is the thing that you'll mainly find on Sim 2's CD Road. It's just people testing their speed. It's a practice run for the real CDD. Yet they would never be able to go this quick unless they're cheating. On the real CD. So they just practice their stunts. But maybe when they need to... Oh. Ooh. If they need to evade something. You know? That was decent. Do you know what the Tesla models spell? Yes. It's a funny word because Mr. Elon is a child. Funny word, isn't it? Right, we'll do a few more. Come on, please. Give us an actual second one, because we've already had one today. If I go back to here. Go on, boost or something, go on. Come on now. Oh, I know what it is. Oh, look at what he just did. Nice. Ford. Nice. He's using Winchboard. And he's drifting. Which probably means he hit something. ID 320. Maybe. Come on. Do the thing. There's 150. How to go down here? We're about to find out. We're about to see what he actually does that might be bannable. Wait a minute. And now they're skidding out. But they were going in a perfectly straight line up until that. As if they did a little boost there, because they went to about a tiny bit over. There. They didn't brake though. But it's not the visible braking anyway. And then there we go, there it just goes absolutely nuts. Oh, what a great place for it to end. Hey, Blandon, did you see that? Blandon. Blau, no worries. Thank you for joining. I hope the situation does get sorted out. You go, Bedge. Sleep well. Big fan. Thinking of selling your Xbox? If you don't use it, go for it. Spare money. What was the... before that? That was really weird. Unless they're doing the wheel thing. I don't think that works this year. It used to. I can manage to do that. The winter physics mod, if you're choosing to use that and you bump something, it can spin you out uncontrollably and you just gain an enormous amount of speed. Because it's a bit broken. It might have been that, because when they went over where the prefab joins, there's a bit of a dip. A tiny bit of a dip. And then as you can see, it just They are not in control at this point. So, whatever happens, happens there. Nice. Nice. Series X. Oh, you can if you want. This is on the bit near the... You can barely see it. Nothing is happening in that. Cool. Choco-wee! The driving does your head in? Yes. It is, not pleasing. For most people. Save editing, by the way? Is it the double, or is it... No, that's fine. You remember this paint job as well? That's great. Maybe not that one, but the other paint job that's still in... I don't know what the paint job's actual name is. The other one that was designed for the Renault, there's a community design. I think it's the only one that is a community designed paint job. It's actually pretty nice. Moleko, hello! You use the eye control? Is it good? Use it when you're playing the games. Thank you for the follow. It's very nice. Here I'm just using it to demonstrate what I'm looking at. But yeah, when driving I use it as well. Free-for-all. It feels like that at some point, yeah. That's what you get when you have a lot of people. Before this, yes. Your friend figured out if you go back and forth full lock each way, your truck goes insanely fast. Yes. Yeah. Got yourself permanent. There's ban of editing on the GF's account. What a bad boy, eh? Poor GF. We could have been driving together. Yeah, that was a thing. That was a thing back then with the previous mod. Each mod has been slightly broken, because what you're doing is you're modifying the game to bump up some of the figures a bit, so it can cause a few problems. That's why it's your own risk to use it. It's your fault. You're an admin, yes. Admin. Admin moderator. You're going the wrong way. Couple goals. It's nice. It is a nice feeling, eh? It's raining for you, because that is client-sided. It'd be nice if that was server-sided, but that is client-sided. Not permanent anymore. Both are not sorted, I suppose, then, yeah. If they want to drive sensibly and not use it. Hello, Zabby. How you doing? Stay away from the road? Yes. If you don't want to give yourself too much of a headache, just stay away from that area. I know you'll see less people, but... You know. Are you discovering the city? Is that what you're doing? I think they're trying to... Slow down! Bonk. I think they're trying to discover the city. First time they went the wrong way around, and then this time they went the wrong way around. Are you dumb? Well... Well... Don't worry, the first one is banned, the car is not banned. I click the car afterwards. Until I find out I did do that. Is this, It's Europort! Oh, Europort! My darling! Ah, memories. Look at how old it looks. Oh god. Goes that on. Oh, that was yours as well. Oh right, I was just gonna say. Yeah, that was their fault. That was their fault. Not CD. England. Europort. It's frozen in time. It has not changed. The shape of it hasn't changed. We haven't done anything to it. Yeah, Europort was the hotspot before CD in like 2014 to 2016. And a little bit afterwards. Oh, it was beautiful. And for the OGs that remember the CCTV cam streams, there was one that was kind of in the corner here. On sort of up here somewhere. Biggie Shaffy Jam. The killer with... No, Cat KAT, the dev. He had a few of them set up. Kilowatt does them now, yes, but back in the day. Irish, hello, hello. Yeah, good times. 200 players. Hey, that was a lot back then. The game has improved since then. 200 people, and now you're seeing. Oh, what the? Now you're seeing 400, 500 in a convoy. Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't know what the largest registered amount of people is in one city. Because at some point I'm convinced that during one of the, it was one of the official ones, I think it was one of the Halloween convoys, it was around 500, 600. In one area, to the point where the tab list looked ridiculous. The player list had such a big number on it. So, let's go back to daytime. Oh, look at it! This tiny area, it's beautiful. The cam was here. Does that strike any bells? Something like that. Beautiful. And you used to see people that just cannot take that corner without bumping the thing. If Queso played, funny. 2015. It was good because the collision zone as well is a really strange one. It comes out to here. All of this is completely fine. More zoomed out. I can't exactly recreate it, can I? It was kind of there, maybe? Somewhere there, maybe there. Something like that. Yeah. You were able to see into the corner. Old school vibes. And then, which real ops was it? One of the real opses was here, and you had a few ambulances here on the scene. I was doing the chase scene, and we crashed somewhere near here as well. That was fun. Big wind farms. It was good. Wouldn't have been able to get out? No. And now people want Calais to be done in that same way, don't they? But no, well. Rotterdam was such a busy spot. Still has a decent amount in it though. Not on Sim 2, but you know, there's a few people around. Big bridges everywhere. That is a big bridge. If it were finished. Port as well. ProMods' version of Rotterdam looks really good. How did it evolve? We don't know the how. You don't fully know the how, you just assume it does. Herd migration. Word of mouth. People started finding another road to go down because Rotterdam was probably too jam-packed. Playing funk. No, there is funk in the playlist. I think from when we played Wreckfest, there was funk. Making you want to go. Hey, feel free. Bring back Europort. Hey, feel free. Go and take a job that goes via Europort. Do it. It was a blink of an eye, because the closest I got, I think, in the little video I did on it, was finding a random forum post somewhere that mentioned the particular road that it was on. And that was as close as I could get to the earliest footage I can find of it. Something like that. And then many of us, I remember driving on the road before it was known as CD. It was just a road. A random road. It's crazy. Thousands of people have been on that road before it was known as the CD road. I think that's another thing that keeps this game to be a bit cool in a way. It's not like related to the exact game itself, but it's a part of TMP lore that will go down in history, you know? And then if ever another road picks up the pace, then the CD era will be in the history books. Well, it will end when SCS remakes it, but chill driving, yeah. Imagine, from 2016 to now, it has not stopped being a mess. Different levels of mess, sure. Like the players did go down a bit, but it's still a mess. Logged into for the first time last night. Did a round trip of CD with no damage. That is incredible. A very rare chance for that to actually happen. So yeah, congratulations. You can figuratively give yourself an achievement if you wish. Nordic DLC. There wasn't... No, it needs to be in the base map. That's the only reason CD is popular, if it's in the base map. It means that anyone can access it. DLC ones don't do well. The only other reason as to why this road became really popular is because this is also a base map. Because it's in Austria. It was remade in Austria, and it became very popular when it got remade. So it was a kind of secondary CD road at some point. The Alps. It's a beautiful road, lovely road. It was very busy. Very, very busy. The Bergen to Oslo one, that was fun briefly as well, but that was DLC. That was fairly popular for a DLC area. Yeah, now you got pro mods, yeah. How did that one, but I don't know. I think that one was word of mouth. People are like, oh, you hear, Matt? You know, there's a challenging road. Because Prime, I don't know if you've been on the one that's in southern Spain. Before Iberia came out, there was another one like that, which was another challenging road, and that was popular. Not as popular, but it was popular. It's purely word of mouth. And videos, like whenever Toast does a video, oh, challenging road, and everyone's like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. The ATS equivalent was the Bellingham Road, briefly. There is now no ATS equivalent. They might make their own. They might. Yeah, the Valencia. It was near Valencia, wasn't it? There was a kind of quarry down there as well. There is still one there in Promods now, but it's a different version. You might be thinking of the same one. Is it Valencia? It's somewhere near south. What's the best DLC and why is it Scandinavia? Because it's old, but still looks good. And it's fun. UK 100%. Yes. If that was not 100%, I still wouldn't make it 100%. Yeah, it's covered by the thing, but yes. Of course it's 100%. To get that done, then you'll never have to revisit it ever again until it's remade. Or you're doing a convoy. Go for it. A forum post? Really? I have a feeling as well, I don't know if it came out on multiplayer originally, but I remember seeing Squirrel did a video showcasing the road in single player. And then maybe people saw that and thought, oh, I want to check that out. Fake Brit. No. Didn't block. Yeah, I saw a video where one person was trying to go behind the barrier as well. Yeah, why is it Scandinavian? You tell me, Geo. How about that? You tell me. I answer the question. It's a cool area. Driving in your own country. No. No. It's terrible. They've done my bad boy wrong. The UK is older than the game itself. That should be a trivia question, isn't it? That'd be great, wouldn't it? Just imagine that as a pure question of its own. What region of the map is older than the game itself? And people will be like, what? How's that possible? What? Magic, it is. Breaks hard, you could. Yeah, you weren't in trouble for that one, though. Challenging approaches. I'm tempted to do more of those. I've done the Volanta things, the aero caches where you collect little goodies. I haven't done all of them though. I think last year sometime I was working on the second part of that video. Didn't do much of it. Wish. It needs more, you know, it is better than that. At least your country's in the game, true. Hopefully yours will be at some point. If it was reworked, yes. It just so happens that it was kind of neglected, really. The base map UK is from UK Truck Sim, or one of the others, that came out a year or two before it. So it's even older. It's like 14 years old. It's ridiculous. Oh, damn. Anyway, I think on that note, a bunch of yapping. We'll wrap it up there, alright? That was fun, because I don't want too much paperwork to do. Having too much paperwork takes too long. And I don't like that. Big fan, big fan. Switzerland, that will be soon. They have revealed that soon. It'll basically be Switzerland and Greece, whichever one is first. They're both pretty good. Both very good. You don't drive in the old parts if you have to? Yeah. That's understandable. Naturally, when a new DLC
It comes out if you do buy it. Baby voice, if it does come out, you go there and explore it. You leave the other bits behind, so.
That's one. GTE, bonsoir, good evening. You joined near the end, but that's okay. DLC. Well, not really, no. It would just be a remake. Ireland might be. If they add North and South Ireland. South Ireland, that sounds like a... That just sounds wrong to say that. You know what I mean? But no, it's not like the Nordic Horizons thing where that is a separate region. The Himalayas and the Kathmandu. Oh, jeez. Good lord. That makes sense. That is a very high, what's the word? Transition altitude? That is quite high. Yeah. Then again, the runway's quite high up as well. So, no, that makes sense. Taz. Taz? Oh, welcome back, hello. South Island. Yeah, tool assisted. The only game I'm aware of that being used is Trackmania. Is that a Trackmania map? I was just looking at his screenshot. I'm late. Kayla, you are literally very late. You even said earlier, I hope that there is a stream today. And there was. God damn it. Oh, Mario Kart Wii. Oh. After 11 years. Impressive, impressive. You fell asleep. Well, that's okay. Right, I'll wrap it up on the TikTok end first. Big fan for all the people that have joined. All the new follows. I appreciate you. New video tomorrow. For now, I have enough to do daily. What I do is in bursts, you see. So you go daily, each one of them, alternating. Then I run out, and then I stop for a while. That's fun. Because even if you do every other day, you'll eventually run out as well. So it is what it is. It's fine. Where do you mainly drive? Anywhere. Anywhere that needs it. Previously, we've been doing DLC stuff. So the new DLC. Now, I don't know. I have to think of somewhere to drive. That's the thing. It could be anywhere. What wheel and shifter? Have I got something for you? Wheel. Boom. There you go. Lovely. Nin. I'll call you Nin because that's a funny name. Thank you for the follows. Follow. Appreciate you. There you go. Those have lasted me a very long time. The G29 is a very old piece of kit. I've had that for a very long time. You're on Twitch while playing Euro Truck. Please focus. Please focus. Enjoy your drive. We're going to be wrapping it up. That's fine. Big fan to the TikTok end.